Hey team, long time no see. I decided I was going to go ahead and do a little recruiting video for you guys because I know a lot of you have been asking for it and a lot of you are new. So this is what I do and what helps me and what I talk about at my training. So number one, simple sales. Um, you know, I had a lot of problem with this at the very beginning. Somebody would ask me about the business, and I would just like go off and tell them all the great things and all the products and everything there is to know about the compensation plan. And I very quickly realized that I talk too much. Um, so when you're talking to someone and someone asks you about the opportunity, my suggestion to you is have a 30-second commercial, and you can write it down. You can practice in front of the mirror, practice in front of your kids, and just load your mouth with those words so that when someone asks you, you're not just spewing stuff all over the place, because a lot of times what happens is that people get overwhelmed and they're just like, oh, okay, that sounds like a lot of work. I don't want to do that. I mean, I've literally heard people start talking about green the minute somebody asks them about the opportunity. So when you start talking about going up that high, for some people that's very overwhelming. Number two, lead with the opportunity first. I saw Laura Mackey whenever we were at the state fair. She was really great at this. When you meet someone, first lead with, what would you think about making some money? You're going to spend $35 on the mascara, or you could spend an extra $65 and get the kit, and you can make money with your friends and family. So lead with the opportunity first. Number three, shut up and listen. I think that's a lot of problem for people because, and it sometimes is for me, they will tell you what they need and they will tell you what they want and they will tell you what their why is without you asking if you just stop talking and listen. Most of the time, we're so busy trying to get it out there that we aren't listening to the needs of the people that are approaching us or that we're approaching. If you get a single mom, you can almost guarantee that you know what her why is going to be. If you get someone that's retired or you get a college student, you can determine what their why is just by listening to them. So my suggestion is to stop talking and listen. Number four, I think this is a very important one because I've seen it a lot and it scares the bejesus out of people. If someone comes to you and says, well, how many people are in your company? I never give a number, ever, ever, unless they just won't leave me alone about it. We have over 100,000 presenters, right? But I want you to think about how many have already fallen off that you've already signed up, how many just signed up to sell the kit, and how many signed up other people just to get another kit, right? Which you shouldn't do, that's not allowed, but it happens. So think about that number, and I want you to divide it by half by the people who are really working the business. Okay, so if you go tell a new person, oh yeah, we have over 112,000 people in the company, that are like, oh well, I want something that's on the ground floor. Okay, well, we are on the ground floor. We still only have probably half of that are actually working the business. I always say, when people ask me how many are in the company, I say, you know what? It's a really hard to say because so many people leave the company for various reasons. But we did $28 million worth of sales last month. So lead with that, lead with the positive, because if you leave with that, then the number, then it'll scare a lot of people off. I remember talking to Alicia about this, and she said, whenever Ashley told me there was 40,000 people in the company, I was like, whoa, that's a lot. And so 40,000 people think it's a lot. So it sounds like a lot when you don't realize how many people are in the world. So my suggestion is don't lead with how many people are in the company. Yes, it's exciting, but it's exciting for the presenters that are already here, not for people that are looking into signing up. They think they've missed their chance. Okay. Number six, don't exclude anyone. Whenever you go out places and you look at people and you're like, oh, she would never sell. or she wouldn't be good at it. You know how many people on our team that are extremely shy? Susie Fields is one of them, and she's amazing. She's absolutely fantastic. So don't exclude anybody. Sorry, Susie, I totally called you out on that. But don't exclude anybody from being a part of the business, because guess what? Shy people connect with shy people, and loud people connect with loud people. So you still want to sell the shy people? We need somebody in the business to sell the shy people. Okay? 7, don't make false promises. When you recruit somebody, don't be like, oh, well, you could be black in a year. Everybody works at their own pace. And if you start making false promises to people and you start telling them, oh, well, you do this and you're going to do this immediately, do it to where you encourage them and say, look, this is, what you could do. This is how, if you work, you'll do it this way. Because if you work it like a hobby, you're going to get paid like a hobby. If you work it like a business, you'll get paid like a business. And I'm not talking about being, you don't have to be a stay-at-home mom to do that. Taking every little chance that you get to work on your business is working it like a business, okay? If you're working it like a hobby, you're taking 2 or 3 months off and then you said, oh, I'm going to sell a few sets of lashes. That is not how you're going to make money in this company. So don't make false promises to people, because not everybody wants to work a certain way. And if you were to listen to them, they'll tell you how many hours they have to put into this. If they're a stay-at-home mom with this college schedule and they're working, you know that they have other priorities before this. So you need to listen. Number 8, use your personal story, okay? You don't have to be a purple exclusive. You don't have to be a black presenter to tell people your story. If you're signed up and you're signing somebody else up, then you've had something successful happen. You've had somebody tell you how wonderful it is. You've helped somebody do something. Even if you're not making a whole lot of money, you can still use your story somehow, some way to encourage and motivate, or use your sponsor's story. But always tell your story, because they want to know what's happening for you. They don't want to hear what's happening for the purples above you, the blacks above you. They want to know what's happening for you, because it's realistic. And you're who they're working with. So they want to hear your story. Okay, number 9. Launch your new people. I don't care if it's an online party, you help them start it. The reason why I signed up is because I did an online party for Brianna, okay? All I wanted was the mascara. I had no intentions of signing and selling it all. But you know who was the main part of my party? Haley, okay? She came and she talked about a lot of great things in the company and agreed with Brianna on things, and so it really helped. Here's your thing. So launch your new girls, either home party, an online party. If they're doing their first party somewhere and they're nervous, help them, okay? It gives them the opportunity to do it without it being all on them, and you can help train them and guide them. Most of us learn by visual, okay? So for me, I like to see stuff in action. That way I can repeat it. I can do the same thing that they did. Reading something and seeing something on a video or in person is so much different. That's why Tina and I are going to start doing monthly trainings starting soon in person, because I think that it's important, and I want to start doing more videos as well. Okay, the last thing, number 10, is repeat, repeat, repeat. Teach these 10 things to your downline. Teach it to their downline. I think it's so important that we realize that we're in a business of just repeating. That's it. Once you get it, you sell, you recruit, you train them to sell, you train them to recruit. It's it. Like, it's that simple, guys. Seriously, that simple. And there's so many people out there that have never even heard of our company. I mean, I can't even tell you at the state fair how many people came up and said, you know what, I think I saw this on Instagram, but I'm not really sure. I'd love to see it in person. Or, I've never even heard of that before. So there's so much opportunity, guys. Still so much opportunity. I'm going to leave you with that. I just want to say that I'm so proud of you. September and October was absolutely fantastic. I posted that I wanted y'all to do the Love Your Face challenge because I think it's important that we understand that women are hard on themselves, okay? We look in the mirror and we're totally hard on themselves. I mean, I look at myself and I'm like, wow, oh, oh. So if you post that, it'll encourage somebody else. And there might be a woman out there that says, you know what, I can't sell this makeup because I'm not very pretty. I don't like to be, done up, and I'm afraid I can't do it right, or I don't like the way my face looks, so why would I want to sell makeup? Your video could inspire somebody else that says, you know what, I do like my eyes, and I do like my ears, and I like the freckles that I have. So I didn't do that because I just wanted you to see my video. I did that because I truly want you to do it. I truly want you to send it out to people. You don't even have to put it on your FaceTime or your timeline, but give it out to people. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, and say, you know what, I'd love for you to do this because I think you're beautiful. And I think it's important, and I really like for y'all to do it. And that's it. Simple. Okay. We will have some contests for November. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. I stopped doing contests for a while because you guys just weren't participating in them. And I want y'all to participate because I want everybody to win. So I'm going to think of something great for November. And because it's going to be in November to remember, right? And it's my birthday. And I will get to celebrate my birthday in Phoenix, Arizona with my dearest friend Charmaine. So I'm super excited. I love you guys. Have a good week, and I will see y'all soon.